There is one spiritual practice that consistently leads to my biggest breakthroughs whenever I'm working on a writing project. The most creativity, the most productivity, everything is always helped by this one spiritual practice. And honestly, I always forget it. And then I'm do it again and I'm like, how could I have possibly forgotten this? It is so helpful. And so that one practice is meditation. And in this video, I want to talk about exactly why it's so helpful, not only for anybody watching this video, but also for myself, because I need the reminder. I don't know if anybody else out there wants to try meditating, or maybe you're stuck and you need a way out. So yes, I'm going to talk about how meditating can get you over any writing hurdle you are currently up against. So first and foremost, flow states. Meditating trains your brain to more regularly get into a flow state. So creative flow is when time seems to disappear and all of a sudden you're connecting ideas, you're extremely productive, you feel lost in your project, you're really on top of things, the problems seem to have solutions and the solutions come in through the connections, and it's kind of the most ecstatic place to be when you are writing. And I think it's the thing that really makes us love writing, is that feeling when we just connect with whatever creative project we're doing. And so when you meditate, you are training your brain to go into a flow state. Your flow states will be more frequent, they'll be longer, and that is the number one reason meditating helps a lot. And it gets me, at least, through breakthroughs. And so that goes into, there's a wonderful book by Stephen Kotler on this. I'll link it below, but it also enhances creativity. So meditation enhances creativity, straight up. There are often times when I'll do different kinds of meditations. There are apps, I use apps, but also if you do guided meditations, or you can do specific meditations to look for creativity. But across the board, no matter how you're meditating, no matter how you like to do it, it enhances creativity. And so really, at the end of the day, writing a book is a series of decisions. It's a series of decisions about characters and plots and when I'm going to write, when I'm not going to write. And so it enhances creativity because it makes you better at that. Meditation also gives you more clarity in general. So when you have clear goals, you know what you want to do, meditation helps with that. Increasing your belief. This goes along with clarity. When you're meditating, you're separating yourself from the inner critic. You're able to look at everything objectively. You're able to choose. You're able to stay out of an emotional rut that might take you down the wrong way, or you might spiral. So meditation allows you to transcend the inner critic. It allows you to transcend your doubts. It allows you to look at things objectively. And so you have better, stronger belief. And that also goes to boosting emotional intelligence. One of the best things about meditation is you no longer get lost in, how are you feeling? I don't feel like writing today. I don't want to do this. Or characters. You're able to see a broader spectrum and connect better with the emotional intelligence of characters. And so I would say in the past 2 years, one of the biggest lessons life has taught me about how just getting into an emotional spiral or being blinded by your emotions and being too connected to your emotions can lead to things we don't want in life. And so meditation, oh my goodness, if you're going through rejection with your submissions or anything like that, meditate. It will help, which each of these lead into the next. So when you're more objective about your emotions, then all of a sudden you have a broader spectrum of emotions to be able to choose, to be able to work with, to be able to put into your work. And you have more patience and perseverance because your emotions are no longer controlling you. You are able to step back from your emotions and make better decisions, or even hold and be able to recover from strong emotions so much more easily. And so, patience and perseverance. We've kind of gotten, I mentioned submissions. Oh my goodness. Really, in order to be successful at, if you're in a contest, if you're looking for sales to come through, whatever your publishing goals are, patience and perseverance. There is nothing, I mean, obviously, the amazing narrative is very helpful with that, but also, really, it's a matter of patience and perseverance. Meditation helps so much with that. And then the seventh reason meditation helps you and your writing career so much is burnout. This is interesting because when I was working as a teacher for someone else, I would experience burnout and I would drag my way through it. What are you going to do? But as a writer and as an entrepreneur, if I'm burned out, I am the person coming up with the ideas. I am the person who's motivating everything. So burnout is one of the things that I've paid more attention to as a writer and an entrepreneur more than any other time in my life. And meditating keeps me from going deep into burnout. And I love it so much for that. So if you liked this video, give it a like below. And I always have free resources. So I do this every single Friday. I have a motivational video or a craft video or something to help you with your writing. And then I also put free resources down below. This week, it is the Writing and Yoga Staycation. So if you want to get into a calm, spiritual writing practice, try the prompts below. So it's basically a 7-day staycation. You can do it at your house. It only takes about 20 minutes a day, but it tells you a little bit about the process of writing a book, gives you writing prompts, gives you all the information you need, and it also gives you yoga poses to increase creativity. So sending so much love, and I will see you next Friday. Take time this weekend to move forward with your writing project. So much love.